Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. It's face shave time. If you've watched the head shave, which most face shave guys don't watch the head shaves, if you've watched it, you'll know that I'm using Asgaard Casino ODIN, which you'll know from the video and the title anyway. But this stuff, my god, is very, very good. I would even say it is pushing CK6 now that I sort of know how to use it, which is really use it when it's dry. I mean, this isn't bone dry, it's a little bit damp, but it's sort of dry. So what I'm going to do, I've got my brush here, I'm going to fill the sink up with some warm water. I've just used this on my head. I'm just going to dip the tips and just sort of reload the brush. I won't need a lot because obviously for a face shave with a skin guard, it's not going to take that long, to be honest with you. So there we go, that's all I'm going to load. Just re-scrubbed on the brush there. Rinse out the top now and set it to the side. Fantastic scent. It seems to, for whatever reason, the scent does seem to hang around a lot more if I just use it dry, and I don't know why that is. I thought blooming it would get the oils out, get things going, but it doesn't. So here we go, wet my face. Got about, I think about 4 days growth, 3 days growth, something like that. And here we go. And I'm just going to do the same as I did with my face, my head shave, and just paint it on. Same as I do with any soap, really. There's no magic to this. This is just, I suppose, years and years of trial and error. I mean, if you've followed me long enough on YouTube, I mean, of course I've got an Instagram account, I had a few other things going up, Facebook and other things, but if you followed me on YouTube for long enough, I mean, I don't know if there's anyone out there that's watched every video, but I think I've got something like 1100 videos since 2016, so it went a bit crazy. Very addictive hobby, filled with very, very good people, and along the way I've helped people as well, unbeknownst to a lot of you guys, but I have helped people along the way with their own struggles and mental health and drug addictions and you name it. I've helped a few people along the way, and that's really a big part of why I enjoyed doing it for so long, and I still do, don't get me wrong. I'm certainly going to be hitting up Chris over at Carve, see if I can get him to send over some of his new stuff. I don't mean just send it over, I'm actually going to get in there and get sewing, although he probably won't take my money, but he seems to be pulling some beautiful things out of the bag at the moment. Even his brushes look good, to be fair. Right, just dipping the tips. Right, so what I did with this soap, in comparison to other soaps, is I don't paint it until it goes opaque, like I normally do. I actually start building the lather quite early. I don't think it likes too much water. And it doesn't make a massive voluminous lather, it's a very dense but low structure lather. But I don't know whether you can see this, but you can see how dense and creamy and thick it is. And for whatever reason, I just couldn't get this consistency the previous 2 or 3 times that I gave it a go. I mean, look at that. It's definitely exceptional soap. And I almost feel like apologising to Graham a little bit, but then again, as I always do, I base it on how it goes. You know, I don't lie, I don't bullshit. It's what it is. But really, this stuff is absolutely superb. Slightly different sort of like structure to what I get from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. I can really build that lather, get this dense little type of lather, but build it and get it quite voluminous and quite thick. Not that you need that. I can tell you right now, this is outstanding stuff, and you can see it in the brush. You can just see how creamy it is. Yes, there's air bubbles. This camera would pick up an air bubble inside of an air bubble, but that is, it's going to have air in it. That's why it's whipped up. So here we go, the Skin Guard. 2 blades, fantastic razor, 4 days of growth. Let it just melts off. Now this has done a fair bit of shaving now, a fair few head shaves, a fair few face shaves. This blade, but still feels beautiful and smooth. I love these as well. Do you know the little bar in the back? Right under the nose, no problems. In the Skin Guard, you see it just keeps going. You can still sort of see daylight through the blades there. See a little bit? It just seems to shave smoothly, cleans off easily. It's a fantastic design. And really, all the fusions and stuff with the 5 blades, yeah, they shave brilliantly. I do find sometimes I do get a little bit of irritation with the 5 blades on there. Not all the time, generally the first shave. But if I have it, it's good. If I have another shave 2 or 3 days later, that's where the issues lie. Now here, phenomenal slickness. It really is. It's very, very good. Look, you could shave with that easily. I mean, you can see it. I know there's a fair bit of soap left on my skin, but even then, I can assure you it is very, very good. It is top-notch stuff, and as you'll see from this little blob here, how thick it is. And it feels luxurious on the skin. So some good Scottish weather outside, but still game playing in the background. So I am going to do a 3-pass shave, but obviously using the Skin Guard, it's got 2 blades on it, so I'm technically doing twice the amount of passes. But given that it's so smooth and comfortable, it doesn't tend to cause me any issues at all. I mean, this is thick and creamy stuff, this. potentially just a little bit too dry now, but as you'll see, the skin guard will peel through this easy. Even against the grain. Super comfortable, super smooth. I mean, for me that's practically BBS really. I know it's not fully BBS, but for me it is. I don't tend to go the full hog and cover every part of my skin and every bit of my face, but using the skin guard I can definitely push the limits. Even there, that's quite big splashes in my face, and there's still shit tons of slickness. So it's very, very good soap, and I almost feel like I gave shitty reviews on it before, but like I said, if it's not quite right for me, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It almost makes me wonder if the top layers of soap had something that happened to them in the time they just sat. And now that I've broken through and I've actually started to hit the money, the gold, and beneath it, lovely scent, fantastic performance, out of this world. I mean, that's not far off a 10 out of 10 shave for me. And I know there's you purists out there, you traditionalists, I know you love your DEs, your straight edges, your single edges, you know, and it's sacrilege to use a cartridge, you know. Let's face it, you know, when this came on the market and I first got hold of these bullet cartridges, I mean, Gillette cartridges are expensive, they are, but this is outstanding. It really is top-notch engineering. I know it's plastic and there's a bit of metal on it. I know that most of them's recyclable now in some way, shape or form, but Gillette nailed that one. You know, they've had some fantastic cartridges before that have been good. You know, the Max 3 in its day was pretty good, but I find you get one blade out of 4 in every pack of shit, and at the cost it's not worth it for me. But these things, I will always have Gillette skin guard blades, always. Even when I run out of these ones, if I ever do, I will always buy more if they're still available. They're just outstanding cartridges, and that was a fantastic shave using really what I think is an outstanding vegetal based soap, and it would push, definitely would push high quality tallow based soaps as well. It is up there with CK6, and it holds its own with CK6. So for me, that's massive praise, and I know a lot of people out there that have seen me use CK6 and they agree that it's the best out there. This stuff is good, it is really good. So Graham, you did a fantastic job with that soap, mate. Obviously it took me a little while to break it down and get to the goodness of it and start using it well. But now that I've got it's a soap that I will reach for again and again and again and again. It's a fantastic scent, fantastic soap. Just an absolute winner. The brush for today, same for the head shave, was my Craving Shaving Siri brush, all the colours of the Siri logo from Apple, and the PAA something knot. I can't remember. I might have to reach out to him and see if he can remember, but I've got no idea. But it's a fantastically soft knot with a bit of scrub. It's not uncomfortable at all for me because I'm a big softie, but beautiful knot. And as you saw, the lather was just outstanding. And what a shave all round. I mean, this is hairless everywhere. Wow. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.